Hey guys.
All right, guys, we're here on Monday, as you know, because you already watched one video. And since that video, it's still Monday. We haven't moved into Tuesday, not yet. Well, that would be something kind of strange. You start on the doubleheader on a Monday and you finish it off on a Tuesday.
That wouldn't be a doubleheader, though.
Exactly. I was just thinking about that. Anyways, this is a Patreon request. We haven't done a Patreon request in over a week. This is a Patreon request, and right now the name of said patron is popping up on the screen. Patron asked us to check out a band called Leaves Eyes. The name of the song is Halvdan the Black. All right. I really hope whoever Halvdan is not black.
God damn it.
I honestly hope not.
I knew you were going to say that.
Because if Halvdan is anywhere near black, I think this is kind of racist. I'm just putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. Now, if he's not black, why would you call him the Black?
Maybe he wore black.
Ooh, that's a good
you're
point.
Not thinking about this stuff.
I'm not thinking about that. True. Maybe he works in a coal mine and he comes like dirty from the coal mine, you know? Or maybe his bank account.
Isn't that the whole? Remember when I showed you the?
Oh God, I think I know where you were going with this. With those guys from Netherlands that hang out with
the Center Claus.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not go down that road. Also, his bank account could also be on the black. You know what I mean? And therefore, he's known as Halvdan the Black because he has absolutely $0 in his bank account. There's many reasons why he could be known as the Black. I just hope one of those reasons is not the fact that Halvdan is black. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there.
It's not racist, but
I'm just putting it out there. I wasn't the one that came up with the name of the song. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Or maybe he has a beard and his beard is black and he's known as Halvdan the Black.
But then it would be Blackbeard.
Not necessarily, because there's already a pirate named Blackbeard, right? So like you kind of want to diverse your portfolio, sort of speak. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, there's only one way to find out, really, is watching this video. So Leaves Eyes, Halvdan the Black. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Dude, I was not expecting this at all. At all. Like, I mean, I'm not really quite sure what I was expecting, but definitely not this. Wow. I need to take a sip of my honey lemon tea on behalf of Halvdan the Black, whoever that is.
Oh yeah, let's just
Let's move on from that.
yeah, let's just pretend that he just wears black. Maybe he wears like a black hoodie.
Yeah, that could make sense. All right, but more important than those shenanigans is this song. What do you have to say about this song? This was all sorts of epicness.
It was.
Wow, and there was no pun intended there. I honestly didn't know what we were getting. I kind of had a feeling it had something to do with Vikings and something,
true,
because of the name of the song. But
I saw her on stage, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be epic, and it was because her vocals.
Her voice, oh my god, that's a mic drop if I've ever seen one. Her voice is incredible.
And then it's just like, oh, 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 oh.
I love that. I honestly, her voice was magnificent, and the fact that they used the male vocals, but not a lot, they just use it around the chorus to say that a couple of lines, including Halvdan the Black, that to me made the song even better, because her voice is so good, it's so angelic, it's so operatic, if you will.
It was like an opera.
It was like an opera. It was like a folk metal opera, if you will, you know. But I like the fact that they didn't use too much of the male vocals, because her voice is so magnificent, so beautiful. Just let that be on the forefront. Just let her sing. Like, don't ruin it by throwing too much at it. Oh man! And when you're watching the live performances and you see the lights going off and she's singing,
every time her vocals go off, the lights go on.
Oh man, her voice was absolutely magnificent.
And
absolutely magnificent. It blew me away. The first note she takes when she starts singing, I was like, wow! I was not necessarily expecting that kind of delivery. I was expecting like some folk metal stuff, like, you know, when I saw a female there, I was like, oh, female vocalist, maybe, okay, this sounds interesting, let's see what this goes. I was not expecting to go like symphonic metal,
the Viking version of Nightwish,
yeah, exactly, the Viking version of Nightwish, exactly. And speaking of which, they also incorporated that male vocalist there, but once again, I'm really happy that they didn't really overdo it.
Yeah.
Because her voice, specifically on this song, I don't know about other songs, but specifically on this song, her voice is so good. The song has such a high tempo.
The thing is, her voice carries so much melody in this specific song.
I agree. The voice carries a lot of melody, and the voice helps the tempo that the song has, right? So his voice kind of slows things down because he comes in with that dark, ominous voice. You really don't want that to be used too much because it really changes the dynamic of the song. It takes away from that.
Fast.
Exactly, it takes away from that tempo. Her voice fits that tempo perfectly because she just adds to it. So the fact that they just sprinkled in a little bit of the male vocals here and there, it really enhanced it. We cannot call it a day on this video without mentioning one thing that to me was really impressive, and that was the guitar solo.
Yeah.
I really liked the guitar solo.
The guitar in general was really good.
The guitar sound the whole song is really well put together. But I like the solo because the solo to me felt like a continuation of the song. It didn't feel like it pumped the brakes and it stopped the song and changed the momentum or the style or anything like that. To me, the guitar solo just felt like it continued with the same momentum that the song had. It was just like an addition to it, almost like another humming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just part of it, and that to me was important. Because a song that has this kind of dynamic to it, you really don't want things to take it away from. So the solo was important to just kind of continue with it and not, kind of feel like it stops the song, there's a solo, and then the song continues.
Yeah.
You want the solo that's kind of like
to kind of
blend
the momentum of
the song. Exactly. Like built in from the momentum of the song and just kind of continues with it and just takes you on a little, perhaps, side street,
like a slight detour, but
and then it brings you back again to the song. Exactly. I felt the solo kind of did that, and that's one of the things I really liked about the song. All right, guys, this is it for this Monday doubleheader, right?
This was a nice way to come back to Patreon.
Yes, this was a nice way to get the Patreon requests getting started again. This was a really nice one. I almost forgot how good the Patreon requests have been because all of last week with us being sick, we didn't check out any new Patreon requests.
Mostly slept.
Yeah, slept and coughed. In which we're kind of still doing a little bit of both. All right, guys, this is it for today. But come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.